Hey, I'm here to help you set up your new Carv unit. Carv is a revolutionary new digital ski coach that uses pressure and motion sensors in your boot to give you ski technique analysis and real-time audio instruction. It's your own digital ski coach. Over the next few minutes, I'll show you how to set up and go skiing with Carv for the first time. Carv is made up of two parts: the Carv insert that contains a motion sensor and 48 pressure sensors, and the Carv tracker that contains the battery and Bluetooth to link to your phone. Carv is installed under your ski boot liner onto the top of your boot board. So start by pulling the liner out of your boot. Before we stick Carv to the bottom of your boot, it's handy to check that it definitely fits. Start by getting the Carv insert out of the box if you haven't already. Since beginning the production of Carv, we found that you can actually fit each insert inside a smaller boot. So an insert that says Mondo 260 to 285, you can actually fit inside a boot that's 250. So you can subtract 10 from the length of each boot. Slip the Carv insert into your boot and check that it fits. Remember to put the correct side in. Putting a left insert into a right-sided boot is not recommended. We've designed the inserts to bend, but if you do bend them too much, they may snap, so please be careful. Once installed, check that the insert sits flat on the bottom of your boot. The bigger an insert you can fit in your boots, the better, because you'll get better pressure coverage and it's less likely to move around. If the insert seems to be slightly too big, try bending the small flange upwards at the front and back of the insert. This flange keeps the device waterproof, so please do not cut this section, as you may compromise the waterproofness of the device. Now that we know Carv fits, we can remove the insert and attach a red sticky tab to each one. Also remember to remove the warning sticker on the bottom of the insert if it has one. The red sticky tabs are located underneath the charging cables in the box. You'll need one for each insert. First, remove one side of the transparent backing and attach to the rear of the insert. Like this. These sticky tabs are used to secure the insert to the boot to prevent it slipping around. Before we stick the insert onto your boot board, we'll need to clean and dry the surface. If your boots are anything like mine, they've probably got a load of dirt and grime that has built up over the years. An alcohol wipe is the best thing to use to get rid of this. Either you can remove your boot board or get right down inside the boot to properly clean it. We can now remove the bottom part of the transparent backing to reveal the sticky section and can carefully place the insert into the boot. Try and make sure the insert is positioned in the centre of the boot. If it is too far forward or back, your pressure readings will be inaccurate. Once the insert is in the right place, push down the heel to engage the sticky tab. If you ever need to remove the insert, you can pull on the red tab, which will remove the insert without causing excessive bending. To prevent the cable from snagging when you reinsert your liner, we use this cable secure tape. This is just regular duct tape, so don't worry if you lose it. If you haven't got it out the box yet, go ahead and get it now. The cable will run up the side of your boot like this. Depending on your boot and what you find comfortable, you can either run the cable out of the boot at the side or from the rear, though I would recommend not running it over the bulgy fibula bone on the outside of your ankle. For this boot, we'll run the cable out the side. Take a strip of cable secure tape, remove the transparent backing and attach it near the bottom of the cable running up the boot, as perfectly demonstrated here. And here's how it's meant to look. You can see the cable secure tape holding the cable here. The Carv insert is now installed, but don't forget to replace your liner before you go skiing. The tracker plugs into the insert like this. You'll see a quick green flash on the tracker, indicating that everything is working well. If there's no flash on the tracker, then you'll need a recharge. So use the supplied USB charging cable. We also recommend that you install this tracker leash onto the clip. This will keep your tracker connected to your ski boot if it's ever hit off. Grab the tracker leash from the box and take it out the wrapper. And then attach it to the clip by threading it through this hole, like this. The tracker uses the clip to attach to the shell of your boot. Don't try and slot the clip into your liner, as this will hurt like hell when you put your boot back on. You can then slot your power strap through the leash to ensure you'll never lose it. Hi guys, quick update on the installation video for you. We've had a number of issues with ski lifts coming in from the back, hitting the tracker and squeezing it, causing damage. So we're now recommending that instead of mounting it on the back of the boot, you mount it around the side.
All boots are different, so see what works for you. But we think the best position is somewhere around here.
The final installation step is to connect the insert. This one's pretty easy. Great, we're fully installed. To connect the tracker to your phone, first register with the app and log in. And then we click More and then Carv Setup. We can skip through these instructions because we've already done them. So I click Skip. So let's connect to this tracker, which is connected to a right-hand insert. So I press Setup Right. To pair the tracker, click Pair and then hold the phone against the tracker. It will connect to the nearest thing. If this is the first time you've paired to this tracker, you may need to update the tracker's firmware. So press the update button and you'll see the tracker light turn blue. This process takes about 2 minutes to complete. As we update with more features in the future, you may need to repeat this process. So now the firmware update is complete. By clicking Identify, you can see which tracker you're connected to, if you have multiple trackers. The ... in this corner also allows you to unpair from the tracker, should you need to. Though if you're only ever using one set of trackers, you shouldn't need to do this. Your Carv insert contains motion sensors, and one of those sensors is a magnetometer, which is a bit like a digital compass. To calibrate the magnetometer, click the motion button, and then click Recalibrate. The app will check that your phone is down and that you're holding your ski boot. If we go ahead and click Yes, you'll see the light on the tracker will turn green. You generally only need to do this process once per set of boots. Once you've pressed Recalibrate and the light on the tracker has gone green, you then want to do this strange dance. What you're trying to do is paint the inside of a sphere with a brush on the toe of the ski boot. Keep doing this dance until the phone buzzes or the light on the tracker goes red. And then set the boot down and wait till the light goes off. When it does, it indicates that the boot has found north. The final step is to calibrate and zero the force sensors. Rather like the weighing scales in a kitchen, this process will zero the force seen by the sensors. You'll want to do this process once you've strapped into your ski boots, which I conveniently am. Lift the ski boot up and then click Force and then Calibrate. Keep your foot in the air for about 10 seconds until it completes. Calibration is complete. You can now test the units are working as expected by putting weight on your heel and then on your toe. If something doesn't look right, try recalibrating or reposition the inserts. And if that doesn't work, or you just want to ask a question, contact us. We're here to help. To get the best data, we recommend that you recalibrate your force sensors often. I generally recalibrate once in the morning and once in the afternoon. The force sensors are affected by big swings in temperature, so the best time to recalibrate is on a ski lift. Great! You're all set up and ready to learn more about how you ski. Just try not to beat my ski IQ in the leaderboard. Time to hit the hill.